Hey guys, Pamela Price here, and today I want to talk about doing spray tans and sunburns. So if a client has a sunburn, depending on the severity of it, is usually recommended to not spray tan over top of it, especially the damaged areas. So you can see here that she definitely has skin damage, and it appears as though the burnt skin is peeling off. Some of it that's really pink at the bottom here is still most likely going to peel off, and then the skin above, you can see it's more brown in color. Some pink areas is still fresh, which means it's still going to peel. So it is damaged enough that the skin is actually going to shed and peel right off. What's going to happen if you spray over top of this? So the areas that are burnt, the spray tan solution is going to adhere more to it. So it's automatically going to look darker than the rest of the skin. And then what's going to happen is that dead skin that the spray tan is stuck to is going to peel off, and then you're going to have this extremely patchy look. So this is an example. I actually went through this personally. I had a bride that came for a spray tan. I did not know until she came in. It looked pretty red, but it wasn't peeling, and she insisted on doing it. Luckily, I was the makeup artist for her wedding and her spray tan artist, but on her wedding morning, of course, the skin started peeling like a snake. It was coming off everywhere. She messaged me the night before and let me know that her skin was dry and itchy and she had a feeling it might peel. So I came prepared. I brought disposable exfoliation glove, the Norvell one. I brought airbrush makeup. I brought full coverage makeup, and I used a lot of makeup we slothed off her skin to be exfoliated. I did a little bit of self tanner, and I did a lot of airbrush makeup over top to try to correct it. Luckily, with about 30 minutes worth of work on her back, I made it look presentable, but it was not ideal. So if you're just a spray tan artist and you don't have the ability to fix it after, you don't want to leave that responsibility to the makeup artist because you're not sure if they're going to be equipped to do that. Number two, having full body makeup on the wedding day is not necessarily ideal, and not all makeup artists will be able to understand how to correct that. So it's best to avoid it. Now, one option, if it's not extremely bad, you could potentially do the rest of the body and just do the areas that need correction, like a tan line correction in where that bathing suit line is, by using like a contouring technique and airbrush technique with the spray tan. You could potentially correct those lighter areas. However, I highly recommend doing a trial to ensure that it's going to work out appropriately. So even if you are doing a correction, the spray tan color is never going to be exactly the same as the real tan color. So even if you do a correction, it's always important to let the clients know that it's going to neutralize those color gaps, the discoloration, the difference. However, it's never going to be 100%. So the spray tan isn't makeup. The spray tan can only do so much, and it's not covering. However, it could neutralize the difference between the lighter and darker color, but the tone is most likely going to be off. Now, if a bride comes to you like this, if this was my client and she came to me like this, I probably would offer a slight correction on that area only. It really depends what the front of the body looks like. So if she's still wanting to have the rest of the body done, I would recommend doing a correction. Of course, it depends on the cut of the dress. And then hopefully she's wearing her hair down for the wedding day. So overall rule of thumb is definitely do not spray over damaged, burnt skin. If you guys have any questions, are looking to learn more about spray tanning, or wanting to connect with me, feel free to shoot me a message. Priceless Beauty Gram. Comment on my YouTube if you have any questions. Hit me up.